Hey guys, it's Duncan Peterson with the Gilded Piano here. In this video, I'm going to be applying a decal to this upright piano fall board. You can see it's not stuck on, there's nothing here. I've applied some coats of finish. And now I'm going to apply this and show you the process. I'm just going to point out here that it measures exactly in the middle. I've got my little measuring stick. I've measured it here and put a piece of tape. So it's in the middle of the fall board all the way lengthwise, 27 inches. And I've measured the middle of the decal and put a little mark there. And then I lined up these two. And so those two marks are exactly in line. So I know that this decal is in the center of the fall board. Now, how do I know if it's centered up and down? Because it doesn't look like it's straight. And that is primarily because of the paper that it's on. Now, I'm putting my stick right to the bottom of this C and then the bottom of that T. Looks like the same. And this measures exactly 45 millimeters. And that measures exactly 45 millimeters. And that's the most critical, is that it's straight. Now let's take a look up and down. Now that measures 44 millimeters. That measures 44 millimeters as well. And so I'm comfortable with where that's at. It might be 1 millimeter too high, but because this is light, a small font, and this is a bigger font, it's going to look really nice. Just wanted to explain that to y'all. Okay, so I've got this applied. You might have been able to see that. It looks beautiful. I'm so excited. It's lined up nicely. That's at 44 millimeters. That's at 44 millimeters. So it's perfectly straight. It's perfectly centered. And now I'm going to apply some of this fast drying polyurethane clear satin finish over the top of it. Ooh, this is looking beautiful. This isn't a class on finishing, or this isn't a video on finishing, I should say, but the class that I took from Chuck Boehm out in Iowa that he offers on refinishing pianos goes over every step of what you see me doing here, and in particular the earlier steps of what you didn't see. I'm just putting it right over the decal. This is so exciting. Oh, look how beautiful it is. As if it were right out of the factory. So this is looking great. Okay. Okay, I'm going to take some slow strokes, featherweight strokes all the way across. I'm not even putting any pressure, I'm just letting the brush even out the finish. You can see where I missed a couple little spots here. One here. If you look in the light just right, you'll notice. So I'll come back over. And that is going to be a perfect finish. Get this right here. Okay, I'm going to do that a couple more times. And I'm going to do that, buff it out, another coat, buff it out, and maybe a fourth coat. We'll see how this goes. Anyways, the application of a decal. Let's see if you can... Should I move the camera or move the workpiece? I'll move the camera. How's that? Okay, so you can see how that turned out. And this finish, it's nice to work in the light because you can shine like this and see if you've missed any spots, if there are any dry spots. See, you can see the light right there. And I'm just scanning up and down, back and forth. And I've gotten everything. I'll put little fall board knobs here. I've got them over there on the parts rack. You can see I'm doing this. I'm redone the, had my helper Jose redo the keys. The chipped key tops, they look amazing. We rebuilt the key frame. Oh my goodness, that looks like new. I'll post the before and after pictures here in a minute. I'm gonna be putting another coat or two onto this. There's another project in the wings. Here's another one ahead of that. And we've got another one coming in. So we're cranking it here in the shop, but that is an exciting result right there. Taylor Brothers Company Provo. So I told you I'd show some before and after pictures of this Taylor Brothers action right here. Take a look at this. So this is the key frame before. It's all dirty and the pins were all janky and the front rail bushings were dirty and mouse eaten, and this is after. It's beautiful. Here's the key tops. You can see they were all dirty on the bottom. There are a bunch of chips throughout the keyboard. This is how I bought it. And then this is how they turned out. Oh my goodness, look at that. Look at that. They're all clean. This is Jose's marvelous work. Same thing with the front rail. A little closer vision of that. You can see mouse eating away at those front rail punchings. And these are the same keyboard, same keyframe, but anyway, it's awesome. Oh my goodness, this Taylor Brothers is turning out marvelous.